All right, guys, here we are at the Oticon Zeal launch event in Phoenix. I'm really excited to see everything that they're going to share with us here this weekend. I'm going to record the entire experience for you guys. Let's go. The Oticon Zeal is a completely new type of hearing aid. It's rechargeable, has wireless Bluetooth capabilities with Auracast, uses artificial intelligence, and all of this inside of a hearing aid that fits discreetly inside of your ear canals. I'm happy to say that this 3-day Oticon Zeal United States launch event was right in my backyard in downtown Phoenix. After checking in, we headed over to dinner where we had a chance to catch up with some old friends and get their initial thoughts about the new technology.
As an audiologist, I'm excited to give patients everything that they have been asking for. No compromises, it's all here.
That's right. That's right.
To be able to stream Auracast, all of those things, rechargeable,
yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, totally. Gonna be a lot of people who are super excited for these guys.
Yeah, I already have a lineup of patients waiting for them.
These are the green flags of hearing aids. They check all the boxes, man.
We even had a chance to make some new friends as the evening went on. But ultimately, we decided to turn in early because the second day is where things really got started. All right, guys, we're back here on day 2. Yesterday, just a little bit of an evening event there. It was nice to catch up with people, but all the real stuff is going down here today. So let me take you through the rest of the day and see what we have in store. It was an absolutely packed house with some of the best hearing care professionals across the country in attendance to learn more about the new Oticon Zeal. The day was absolutely jam-packed with content, starting with Soren Nielsen, the president and CEO of Demont, which is the parent company of Oticon. Soren was immediately followed by Ole, the president of Oticon's global brand, who shared Oticon's legacy of innovation that has made them one of the leading hearing aid brands in the world. You also may recognize Virginia Ramachandran, Oticon's VP of Audiology in the United States, from my Oticon Zeal vlog video in Copenhagen. She took some time to explain the full portfolio of Oticon technology, including the Zeal, the Intent receiver in the ear, and the Intent mini behind the ear devices, depending on your level of hearing loss and your specific wants and needs. But she spent most of her time breaking down all of the new Zeal features, alongside Thomas Behrens, who's the VP of Audiology and Applied Research, and Heidi, who is the Senior Project Manager of Connectivity at Oticon. Of course, one of the highlights of the day for me anyway was learning about the Auracast connectivity capabilities inside the Zeal hearing aids. And just in case you haven't noticed by all the other videos on my YouTube channel, Auracast is one of the features that I am most excited about in the future when it comes to better hearing accessibility in public venues. And last but not least, Adam Fitzsimmons, General Manager and VP of Oticon's independent channel, shared some exciting information that often goes overlooked about how the hearing aid adoption rate in the United States has nearly doubled over the past 40 years, and that we've managed to cut down on the time it takes for someone to initially treat their hearing loss from 7 years down to 4 years. At the same time, showing how important it is for Oticon to keep their devices easy to use for individuals who have hearing loss, given the frustrations that individuals can typically have with tech in general. But now to the best part, the Oticon Zeal demo experience. While this was not my first time experiencing the Zeal hearing aids, this time was special because it was my first time sharing the demo experience with other hearing care professionals, including my buddy Jason Leyendecker from Audiology Concepts up in Minnesota, as well as Dr. Kelsey Beck, who's an audiologist inside of my clinic Applied Hearing Solutions right here in Phoenix. After the demo, I decided that I wanted to see what other people thought about the Zeal hearing aids now that they had some time to learn about the new tech and experience it for themselves.
I really do think that the most exciting piece of it is how much it can function like a device that goes behind the ear for someone who has like just that high frequency loss, and you get Bluetooth and you get streaming, and it's an invisible device. This has been the thing that I think the industry has really been missing, and to have something finally that is going to work as well as it has so far for us is unbelievable.
I'm really excited about the Zeal because this is the first instrument of its kind to have everything packed in that one tiny little package. The most amazing technology on the planet is the way I feel about it after wearing the Intent devices for a couple years. The technology is just amazing. It allows me to have access to everything going on around me, and the clarity is incredible.
It's the hearing aid that I think is going to be the thing that gets people into treatment sooner, which is always one of the biggest struggles as an audiologist.
Love it, Dr. Beck. Appreciate it so much.
Anytime.
Yeah, and then I guess
like
I'll see you
every day.
maybe at the office or something.
Something like that.
Day 2 was fantastic, learning about the Zeal, catching up with some hearing up providers like Dr. Linda Oliver at Oliver Audiology in San Diego, and I even ran into one of my preceptors from over 10 years ago when I was an audiology student at the University of Illinois. The excitement of the Zeal launch carried on through the morning of Day 3, in which we still had a packed house for a terrific panel discussion that Dr. Virginia Ramachandran led with 3 other independent hearing care professionals who also got early access to the Zeal technology so they could share their own insights. Each one of them having their own stories about how the Zeal hearing aids are going to help them serve their patients better. And the launch of the event finished with the bang, as my friend and author of Soundtrack of Silence, Matt Hay, shared his amazing journey with hearing loss. This was one of the best keynote speeches that I've heard in the past 5 years, making us laugh and cry, but leaving us feeling inspired, knowing that the work we do as hearing care professionals truly impacts the lives of every patient that we treat. And if you want to get more familiar with Matt Hay, I had the privilege of interviewing him on the Dr. Cliff Show that I will link for you down in the description, as well as an Amazon link to his book, which is an unbelievably fantastic read. Overall, it was an awesome launch event, and it was great to catch up with some old friends and Hearing Up members, as well as meeting many more hearing care professionals for the first time. I just want to thank Oticon for their hospitality, not just for this launch in Phoenix, but for the entire journey that they took me on, spanning several months, where they flew me out to Copenhagen to get early access to this technology. But now comes the really fun part, actually being able to treat you with this new hearing aid technology as we kick off 2026. All right guys, that is it for the Oticon Zeal launch event. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a lot of stuff that happened over the course of the weekend. Just want to give a huge shout out to Oticon for hosting everybody. There's a good 700 plus providers here, even with the snowstorms that were over on the East Coast. But if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And if you have not liked this video, please do that as well. And I'll see you next time.